Hello and welcome to today's episode of Unedited Mondays. I'm Yael and I'm here with you to share my thoughts. Well, what's been coming up for me today, honestly, is we need to stop idealizing people. I got food here, I'm gonna eat it after, maybe even during while we talk. I was reflecting on all of the years I've been idealizing my life and people. And in this case, I want to actually talk about people and relationships and romantic relationships and how we idealize, we take ideas of parts of people and we make them into stories that may or may not be true. Usually they're not. And that's, I've been thinking like that. I did that for so long. I'm single and I've been single for a long time now. But even in the last connections I've had with people, I was idealizing them based off of parts of their life. Like I was seeing I wouldn't even call it seeing. I had a moment with a farmer and, he had a farm. And so that's something I want. And I got really excited about that. So, I start creating a story. Oh my God, look at this farmer. He owns all this land. He has a farm. He grows food. He loves it. He's passionate about it. That's true. He was passionate about it. He did love it. But was he a good fit for me mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically even? Maybe not. And I think it's so easy for us to latch on to ideas. And we need to be honest with ourselves and not be fucking delusional and tell ourselves, hey, okay, I know I feel something for this person. I like them maybe, but do I like this idea of them that I'm making up? Because are they living up to what I'm thinking or what I'm creating in my imagination? That's something we should all think about. Otherwise, it can cause you a lot of pain and a lot of wasted time. Other things that was crossing my mind today. Oh my God. Okay, I have to put this down because I can't focus. But, I was thinking of my mid-20s, all of the relationships, and I'm just talking romantically, all the romantic relationship. And even friends. Obviously you can idealize any type of relationship. I've idealized friendships where I took this moment to step back and see, is this person reciprocating the energy I'm putting in? And am I just pouring into something that's actually not really there? I found that a lot in the dance community, no shade. Especially ballroom, no shade. A lot of superficial friendships, and you share a connection with someone, I shared a connection with the farmer, or I share a connection with someone who does ballroom. We both love that, but are we actually first of all, is there a reciprocation? And second of all, is there even anything other than this? Are we mentally, spiritually, and emotionally compatible? And do you actually even care about me? Or do we both just like a thing and we share that common thread? Jeez. You gotta find out things the hard way sometimes. And I would love to stop anyone else from having to find things out the hard way at this point in my life. And that's why I'm here. And specifically though, romantically, you don't even want to know the stories. My brain used to say, okay, oh, this guy is a marine biologist. Cool. And he's from this country. Exotic. And all right, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I edited this because I lost my train of thought. So that's the only exception. If I lose my train of thought, I'm editing it. You do not need to hear me spiral. But to go back to the topic is idealizing people. And without going into my stories of my past that you don't need to hear, I've done it. And it's so easy to do, especially when you share common values or common things, or maybe you connect spiritually with somebody, but then they could be extremely emotionally immature. They could be narcissistic. That's happened to me multiple times in romantic relationships where we share this idea of spirituality together, but are we actually Are you actually in integrity with anything that you believe in? No, it doesn't always mean that. Maybe yes, maybe no. But my learning was to experience relationships with people who might have had these similar shared interests. And I mean, spirituality isn't an interest. In my belief, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. So spirituality is inherent. But I'm in these relationships where we have these same, outlooks and philosophies and realities, because I'm going to call them realities, that showed me that even when you have these bigger, deeper connections on certain ways of seeing life, that does not guarantee any type of emotional maturity or ability to communicate or any type of compatibility is what I was trying to say. Any type of compatibility. Like, you could love who somebody is and also know they're not meant for you in terms of being a match, in terms of your needs, in terms of what you want, in terms of what you need, in terms of what the capacity they might have or might not have for you, in terms of lifestyle, and to be really, really honest with ourselves this is the point of what I want to share today is, let's be honest with ourselves and stop idealizing and fantasizing, and not beat ourselves up about it, but just at least not beat ourselves up about it, but to be honest and see when we are lying and to ourselves. That's my favorite thing to do, and I've been doing it for years, and I'm getting really fucking good at it now. And I'm getting good at telling other people when they're lying to themselves too. So don't lie to yourself, because if you lie to yourself, why? Why would you do that? Your life is going to be a lot worse because you've been lying for the last 10 years or the last 5 years or even the last year. When you start to get clear, and of course this takes time, but when you peel off those layers of delusion and you peel off those layers of idealizing people and ideas of what you could be or who they might be, and who they are right now is who they are right now. And unless there's a real verbal and active commitment of them showing you who they are going to be and that they're truly making those efforts, then that's good. Okay, maybe there's a chance. But if not, see people for who they are. And this goes for every type of relationship, including the one with yourself. See yourself for who you are right now with compassion, and make an effort to change if you want to change. Or if you're happy where you're at, be where you're at. This is my message on Unedited Mondays. Let's move through our delusions. Let's move through our illusions. And let's commit to being brutally, beautifully honest with ourselves. Because that is the best way to live your life. And that is the way to live authentically from your soul, from truth. And that will only align you with more truth. Once you start following truth, you're going to be surrounded. You're going to make an effort and a steady commitment to stay in truth. Then you're only going to start attracting truth. Tests will come, but if you stay in integrity with your truth, with honesty, then you're only going to eventually attract honesty. So I hope you have a beautiful week and enjoy this little bit of all over. It's not all over, I stayed on topic, right? But I got a little off topic sometimes. But this is my personality, I'm not gonna hide it. I'm in Gemini moon, that's kind of what that is. But sending love to everyone, and let's choose truth, and let's choose to be honest with ourselves and with others, even if it means making them uncomfortable. Have a beautiful week. Sat Nam.